No Nonsense November is almost over. Have I managed or not? Welcome to our Crazy Life Scotland. It's Fiona here and it's Monday, so it's way day. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. How have I been this week? I've been pretty good, thank you. Very nice of you to ask. Yeah, I've had a pretty uneventful week, to be honest. I've had a week of really good food and not an awful lot happening really. I had a couple of medical appointments that I had to go to. Went to the Christmas light switch on Saturday, which was lovely. But other than that, rehearsals, just the usual. I've not had anything major at all. Apart from, oh my goodness, Saturday, you know, the day that you get all the washing up to date, the kids' uniforms for school ready for Monday and getting all the bedding washed and refreshed. What happens? The washing machine breaks down. Yes, it does. So close to Christmas, the washing machine breaks down. To be honest, it's been on its last legs for a while, but we've kind of nursed it through. But this time it was just, there was no fixing it. It was just beeping. It was stopping halfway through the programme regardless of what we did. So that was a disaster. And my first thought, of course, was to turn to food. But I didn't. I did not do that. I turned to AO.com instead and they delivered me another washing machine the very next day. So if you can hear the washing machine in the background, it's because I'm frantically trying to catch up with all the washing that should have been done over the weekend. But how bad timing, eh? So close to Christmas, you've really not got £400 to be spending on a washing machine. But we bought cheap the last time and it only lasted about just over a month, really, just over a year before it started kind of breaking down. So we decided to go sort of middle of the road price-wise this time. Hopefully it will work. Anyway, no point in talking about washing machines. That's not what we're here for, Fiona. Food-wise, yeah, like I said, I was really good. I didn't turn to food in my time of need. And I was very impressed with myself. I definitely feel like I'm getting over that psychological hurdle of wanting to turn to food when things go wrong. It's still there. It's definitely still the first thought that comes into my mind, but I'm able to sweep it away an awful lot quicker. So that to me is definitely progress. That means as well that I've not broken my no nonsense November, and it is now the 26th of November, so we've only got 4 days left, and I think I'm going to do it. Every single day in November on plan. Very proud of myself. It's been close a few times, but I've definitely stuck to it. So I'm really, really quite happy. But has it reflected in my weigh-ins? We'll soon find out, won't we? Yeah, so this week I had a couple of new things. I was starting to make more slow cooker recipes for Jack and myself, if you remember from last week. So we made a nice chicken casserole last Monday and it was basically just chicken and veggies and stock in the slow cooker and that was lovely. And I also made, what else did I make? Oh, iron brew chicken. Now, I know I maybe sound very stereotypically Scottish by doing that, but I have had the Diet Coke chicken and it was really good. And I was looking for something a wee bit different on Pinterest and I came across iron brew chicken and I thought, oh, okay, I'll give it a go and see what it's like. And it was lovely. It was actually really nice. Now, I did use normal iron brew, not the sugar-free one, so there were a few sins, but between the two of us, it was only 1 can, so it wasn't that much, and I was happy to do that. And it was really quite tasty. It just gave it a different flavour from the norm, so that was nice. And also, we had the Muscle Food turkey meatballs in the slow cooker, and I have to say I really wasn't very impressed with them. They were very bland and just I really wasn't impressed with them at all. And it wasn't the sauce, because it was the same sauce that I always use for my own meatballs when I make up my own beef meatballs, just a tomato based sauce that I make up as I go along. But the actual meatballs themselves I really wasn't impressed with, so I think the other meatballs that are in the freezer will be going to the dogs, because Jack wasn't overly keen on them either. never mind, the dogs will enjoy it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there was nothing wrong with them, they just weren't to our taste really. So that's the sort of things that I was eating this week. Sin-wise, I was up at about 10 to 15 sins every day. I wasn't over my 15 sins at any point, but I wasn't under 10 either. And the other thing that I did that was different was I decided to try having the extra healthy extra A. I know it doesn't officially start until Christmas, but I know all the changes that have came out and thought, well, I'll integrate them all and see what happens. Like I said last week, the other things regarding the beans and things not being a protein doesn't really affect me. It's still a speed food. Still a free food. So I'm quite happy just carrying on with that because I don't really do SP days anyway. So that was my food this week. Like I say, I've not been over my sins. I've not fell off the wagon at all. Has it reflected in my weigh-in? Let's see. So when I stepped on the scales today, I was 142 pounds, which is up by 2 ounces. So I'm going to count that as a maintain. And my body water had gone down by 0.5% and my body fat up by 0.6%. And pretty much everything else was the same this week. My BMI has stayed the same, my BMR has gone up by 1 and my muscle mass has stayed the same as well. So I stepped on the scales this morning and I was 142 pounds, which means that I've put on 0.2 pounds. I've put on 2 ounces, which to me is a maintain. I'm not thinking of that as a gain at all. Probably if I was on Slim and World scales, it would have shown up as a maintain. So I'm going with that. I will take that and run with it, or wheel with it, whatever you want to say. Yeah, so I maintain. A wee bit disappointed. Because I've been on plan every day, but like I said, my sins have been on the high side and I have implemented the extra healthy extra A. Maybe if I hadn't done that, it might have been a loss, but I'm going to do it again this week just to see if it does make any difference or not, and we'll see what the scales say next week. So I'm a wee bit disappointed. I would have liked a loss, but a maintain's fine. I can take that. It's not a gain. Well, 2 ounces, but I'm not really counting it as a gain, so I'm quite happy with that. What have I got coming up this week? Not a lot, to be fair. Nothing that's going to throw me off track food wise. I've got what have I got? The main thing that could be an issue is the pantomime dress rehearsal is Sunday, so that is going to be a long day. But I can be prepared for that. I can take plenty of food with me, so that's really not an issue food wise, and to be honest, I'm going to be that busy I won't really have time to eat much anyway, so I'm not worried about that at all. After doing this video, I've got my giveaway winner video to film. If you saw the magical haul that I put up last week, I'm getting completely confused. I did a wee impromptu giveaway with that because I realised I had a couple of doubles that I didn't need. So I thought, well, they're as well going to a good home. So I think there's only 2 people in the draw, so it's not going to be a major issue doing it, but I'll get that filmed anyway. And then, of course, Vlogmas starts soon. It's going to start for me on Friday. Well, I'm going to start filming on Friday, even although it's the 30th of November, because I do believe our little elves are going to appear on Friday. So I'm going to start filming, but the video will probably not go up until well, I don't know. I might put it up as a pre-Vlogmas vlog. We'll see. I'm so looking forward to Vlogmas. I'm really excited, but a wee bit nervous as well, because I've obviously not done Vlogmas before, and I don't know if I'm going to have an awful lot to say every day, but I'll just go with the flow. Even if I'm just putting a couple of minutes worth up, showing you what the elves have done and opening the advent calendars and things, then at least I'm still doing it. If you've got any ideas that you would like to see from me during Vlogmas, let me know. I was thinking about doing a wee video on my illness and how I ended up in the wheelchair, because a couple of people have asked me about it. I don't know if that's maybe too depressing for Vlogmas, or I don't know, it's up to you. If you want to see that, let me know and I'll certainly film that during it. I've got a wee competition that I'm going to be doing every day just for fun. There will be a wee prize at the end of it, but it's just going to be a wee fun thing. I'm going to be asking you a question every day, and whoever gets the most right over Vlogmas will win the prize. But I shall tell you more about that on Vlogmas Day 1. Oh, One thing that I did do on Saturday, when we went into town for the Christmas light switch on, we had a wee bit of spare time before it actually started, so I decided to go into the charity shops. I've been watching quite a few charity shop hauls recently, and people have been getting some fab deals on Christmas jumpers, and I thought, I've not had a Christmas jumper for a few years, and I really fancied one for doing Vlogmas, especially for doing the intro. So I thought, I'm going to go in and have a look. And the charity shops that I went into did have Christmas jumpers, but you know what? They're so expensive, our charity shops, and I think the town that's closest to us is quite an affluent town, and I presume that's why it is so expensive, but I just don't think it's worth paying the money. I mean, Christmas jumpers that have clearly been worn, I mean, they were in decent condition, but they'd definitely been worn, £6.99. I thought, you can get a Christmas jumper in B&M's for a £5, brand new. You can get nice ones in Asda for £8. I would rather spend the extra couple of pounds and get a brand new one. And I know it goes to charity, but I think that's a bit of a rip-off, to be fair. Maybe it's just me being a typical, stereotypical Scots person and being stingy, but I'm honestly not, especially when it comes to charity. I've not got a lot of money just now, but you know, I would pay it if I thought it was worth it. I just don't think £6.99 for a Christmas jumper out of a charity shop is worth it. Is it just me? I don't know. So I didn't buy any of them, and we're nipping through to Dumbarton tonight to go to Asda anyway, so I might nip into B&M's and get a couple of things there, see if they've got the Christmas jumper. I looked on the app and they have got a nice one for a £5, so hopefully they'll have that in my size, and I'll get a couple of other props for doing our Vlogmas intro. Yeah, so that's it, that's all I've got coming up, nothing much more to say. So I'm going to love you all and leave you all, and I will see you again in my wee giveaway video or on my Vlogmas videos. Like I say, if there's anything that you want to see from me, please just let me know. Anything else that you want to say to me, let me know how you're doing with your weight loss and things. I love hearing from you in the comments, and I'll see you all at Vlogmas. Bye!